Hello, fellow gamers. This is Sam Baird. I'm the creator of this game, Just Risk It. Thanks for coming to this video. I'd like to show you how to play the game. If you want to learn the instructions, just go ahead and skip about 30 seconds. But first of all, I'd like to tell you about the background of why I made this game. Growing up, I loved to play board games. One of my favorite board games was this game called Risk by Hasbro. The game had a great combination of risk and strategy and chance, and I just loved it. The thing I didn't like about it was it took so long to play. A typical game would last 3 hours. Who has 3 hours to play a game? That's just hard. And so I took the concepts that I loved about Risk and then combined that with, found ways to speed up the gameplay. And then so with that, I was able to change a 3-hour game to about 15 minutes to 20 minutes for a game. Awesome. So how did I do this? Well, let me show you the instructions of the game. So you'll see when you start the game, you'll start here. Let's just do free play here. So the purpose of this game is world domination. You want to own all the countries in the world, and each player has a different color. You can see I'm here blue, that's me, Sam, and then I'm playing against 4 other computers. So let me hit the start game. You'll see the computer is assigning countries randomly and then adding reinforcements randomly. So just like that, the board took literally 5 seconds to set up. Amazing. In real Risk, this would take 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. It just takes a long time to set up. So what do you do next? So each player, when it's your turn, a turn is made up of 3 phases. First, you reinforce, then you attack, then you fortify. When you reinforce, you're given armies to place anywhere in your countries that you own. So I am the color blue. And so any country that is blue, I can place my reinforcements down. You'll see I have 3 armies I can place down. So let's place some over here. So it has 4, has 5, has 6. So I'm done placing reinforcements. So how do you get reinforcements? Well, at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of your turn, you're given reinforcements based on how many countries you occupy. So the more countries you occupy, the more reinforcements you get. Another great way to get reinforcements, let me move my screen over a little bit, is by occupying a whole entire continent. So you'll see North America. If you own all of North America, you'll get 5 extra armies each turn. South America gives you 2, Europe gives you 5, and so on. So you definitely want to work on occupying a whole continent because you'll get those extra bonuses. All right. So now comes the fun part. You get to attack. So this is how you conquer other countries. You'll generally want to take you tap on a country that you own. So this one over here, 6. You'll see on the right hand side. That's where I want to attack from. And then you tap on the country you want to attack to. And this has to be a country that touches your country, or it has a dotted line between your country and another country. So I can attack green, brown, yellow. I'm going to choose to attack just west of me, this brown one. So I have 6, they have 3. When you attack, you press the other country. I'll do that in a second. When you do this, you can lose up to 2 armies, or the defender can lose up to 2 armies, or you can each lose 1 army, one army. How's this determined? Complete luck, complete chance. So think of it like rolling a dice. You don't know who's going to win. Sometimes you might lose 2 armies. Sometimes you might have the defender lose 2 armies. So don't get mad at the computer or the game when you lose multiple armies in a row because the dice is random. Sorry, that's how dice work. So let's do that. So I have 6, they have 3. Let's see what happens when I tap on the 3. Looks like I conquered 2 of their armies. So I have 6, they have 1. I can attack them again. Let's see what happens then. All right, I conquer their country. So you'll see it now turned to blue. I have 1 in each country, and you'll see on the top right hand side there's a fortify, and it has the number 4 on there. This means when you conquer another country, you can move as many armies as you want from the country that you came from into the country you conquered. So I have 4 armies to move. I can choose to keep, let's say I would keep 2 in the country I came from and 2 in the country I am going to. So once you do that, those armies are divided, and you can choose a different place to attack. So you can keep attacking as much as you want. So let's do one more. Let's say we have this 2 down here, and I want to attack the country to my west that has 3, that green one. You can probably guess what's going to happen. It's not going to go well for me, but I'll show you what happens. Oh, look at that. So I destroyed one of their armies, and I can do it again. And now I have 1 army, they have 2. So at this point I have to stop. I can't attack a country with just 1 army. You need at least 2 armies to attack a country. So I'm forced to stop. It won't let me, if I click on green again, it won't let me do it anymore. So once you're done attacking, and let's say I am done attacking, you hit the end attack button. You get one more phase, fortifying. So this happens at the end of your turn. What you can do is you choose 2 countries that are your color, that are touching each other, and you can choose to move as many armies between those 2 countries as you want. So let's say I have this country over here that has 3. I want to move it to the country to my west that has 3, and let's say I want to move 5, so I have 5 over there, 1 over on the east, or I can move some back, whatever I want to do. But you'll notice that if I click a different blue country, nothing happens because you can only do 1 movement per turn. So I'll end fortify. So once I click end fortify, it's going to go quick because it's the computer's turn and they move very quickly. So let's see. So you can see it's yellow's turn. They're attacking green. Now this is pretty fast, so let's slow it down. So go to settings. We're going to go to slow and we'll go back. And now the gameplay has slowed down so you can really see what's happening. As you get good at this game, you're going to want to speed it up because it's just going to make the game go a lot faster. And you're going to understand what's happening a lot better as you understand the game. So let's just see what the countries are doing, or sorry, the players are doing. So purple is now attacking. Looks like they're trying to conquer a few countries in North America and now in Australia. Let's wait a second for that. So this game will continue to play until until one player has conquered the rest of the world. If you conquer another player, so you remove all the colors that they own, you'll get an extra 10 army bonus. So this is a good way to gain some extra armies. If you notice a player is almost dead, it's good to attack them because then you'll get some extra armies, and that makes it even better. So this gameplay continues round by round, player by player, until someone wins the game. So that's awesome. Let me show you. So that's a lot of fun. Something that I like to also do, I created this this thing called missions. It's a set of unique missions, unique rules that, it adds like 1 or 2 rules or goals that you have to accomplish for a specific game. And this is all versus the computer. So they're individual play. So let's click on missions. So you can see there's a few missions right here. World Traveler. If I click start mission, I'll explain. You start out with only 1 country in each continent. So this definitely makes it harder for you because the other players don't have that handicap. So this allows the game to be more challenging, and it makes it a little harder to win the game. So if you've mastered free play, come to missions, and then you get some pretty fun ones like this one down here. You can't really see, but choose the right. You can only attack countries that are to the right of you. Sort of a weird restriction, but it does make the game more interesting. You got to change your strategy of what continents to attack first, how you want to proceed, and stuff like that. I really like missions. It's really fun to play. As you progress through missions, they do get harder, and they're a fun way to try new things out. So encourage you to play that. Now let me just explain some strategies that help when playing the game. Let me go back to let me say resume game, so you can see the game we were playing before. So some strategies you'll want to use when playing this game. Number 1 is go for the continents. You get a huge bonus. Let me move my screen again. You get a huge bonus by owning a whole continent. North America, Asia, these all give you a lot of bonuses. What I generally like to do is focus on the small continents first. Even though they don't give you as big a bonus, they're a lot easier to conquer. And because they have fewer border countries, it's a lot easier to hold on to. For example, Australia only has 4 countries in it, And there's only one country in there to get into. There's only one border country you'd have to go through. So usually I conquer all of Australia and then build up that the top left country to really protect the rest of the continent. Another strategy I like to use is build up your reinforcements on the borders of your continents. There's no need to build up your countries in the middle of the continent. It doesn't really help you, and it just wastes armies. So build up the edges. And lastly, I already mentioned this rule, but if you completely eliminate a player, then you get a 10 army bonus. This is a great way to get a quick boost in the number of armies you have. So keep an eye out on who's almost dead and then attack them. That's it. Those are the rules of the game. It was a whole lot of fun to create this game, and it's a lot of fun to play. So I hope you enjoy this game. If you have any comments, feedback, questions, leave those comments and questions in the comment section below. And then lastly, definitely shout out to the game Risk, the board game Risk. Encourage you to play that game too. It's a really fun board game. Check it out on the Play Store or Apple Store or on the board game. You'll have a lot of fun with that game too. Thanks again. Thanks for watching my instruction video. Hopefully you like it, and yeah, goodbye.